Good evening, hockey fans, and welcome to another exciting night of Evanston High School hockey. Tonight's matchup is against your Evanston Wildcats against the St Viator Lions. I believe this is the Viator 2 team, which plays in our league. Their one team is a notch above this one in the Scholastic League. But every point counts right now, as the Kits are fighting for playoff seeding right now. Currently only about 1 point separates numbers 2 through 5 in the standings. And looks like playoff seeding is going to be decided these last two games. So we got Viator tonight, we got Neutra Blue on Saturday night. And on paper, Saturday night's going to be a much tougher matchup, but we got to get through these kids first. Just wanted to thank again all of the parents and volunteers that made senior night a big success. A lot of fun to honor our graduating seniors who've dedicated so much time and energy and effort into the program. And to top it off with a win is even better. Viator tonight in their dark blue jerseys with red accents, Kits in their home whites. Should have a full roster. I hear Luke Flangel's a little banged up with a knee, but he's out there skating, so he should be good to go. And we're going to get underway in about a minute and a half. And don't forget to come out on Saturday night against Neutra Blue. Like I said, a lot on the line from a playoff seeding standpoint, and a big rivalry between those two teams. Pre-game, we have the good folks at Candlelight, Bluestone, and Firehouse providing pizza, snacks, drinks, everything you could ever want. Puck drops at 8:30, but I would imagine refreshments will be served as early as 6 o'clock. So come out early. Hope you're hungry and thirsty, and let's cheer on the Kits as they take on Neutra Blue. So with warm-ups over, both teams are gathering the pucks in front of their own goal, having some last-minute words with each other. First matchup between these two teams was very one-sided about 6 weeks ago at Mount Prospect Ice Arena. Kits got the better of that one about 5-0. And it looks like we're going to have Caleb Gerstein back in net. Caleb's on a little bit of a hot streak lately. Ever since that Minnesota tournament, Caleb's been on fire. Let's hope he could continue this pace that he's on. Starting the game for Evanston. Looks like we'll have Charlie Dillman at center. Charlie Bird, Dante Goldberg on the wings. And Nick Gatte and Ilya Marich back on D. And here we go. And we're off. Viator controls the draw, dumps it into the Evanston zone. Marich now has it. Looking for Goldberg, just over his stick. Viator knocks it right back in. Goldberg has it now. Over to Gate. Gate, cross ice over to Dillman. Dillman throws it in deep. Gate centers, nobody home. Goldberg has it now. Cross ice over to Bird. Bird shoots that in. Nice save by the Viator goalie. Goldberg now back over to Dillman. He chips that back on goal. Covered up. And we'll have our first stoppage of play with 14-18 left to go in the first period. Val, Belios, and Morozic up front for Evanston with Ryko Marich and Sean Kennedy now back on D. Kits controlled the draw. Kennedy can't keep it in. Ryko Marich scoops it up. Now Kennedy tries to hit Belios at center ice. Viator gets it back. Viator looking to clear. Marich now gets it back again. Knocks it over to Val. Val can't control it. 51 in blue gets there first. He's looking to clear. Back at center ice. Kennedy now. Cross to Val. Val throws it in behind the net. Morozic now looking to get it. Belios gets it first. Back over to Morozic. Now Val fighting for it. Jimmy Val chips it towards the blue line. Sean Kennedy's able to keep that in. Kennedy over to Morozic. Over to Belios. Good puck moving for the Kits. Not a lot on goal here, though. Belios looking for somebody who wasn't there that time. That's going to go the length of the ice. No icing. Morozic now fighting big number 52 in blue. 3 Kits fighting for it. Kennedy comes up with it. Kennedy coming down the left side. Nice stick movement. And Kennedy blast. Covered up by the Viator goalie. Now we got Wagner, Clare, and Kingston Scrim up front for Evanston. Vinnie Miller, Garrett O'Hara back on D. Wagner over to Miller. Throws it into Clare. Clare centers. Oh, just over the stick of Will Wagner. O'Hara throws that back in. Clare gets it back. Now Scrim fighting for it. Nice play by Kingston Scrim to keep that alive. Oh, Jack Clare, nice shot. Wagner whiffs on the one-timer off the rebound. Vinnie Miller there to get that puck. He circles back over to Wagner. Wagner to Clare. Back to Miller. And an offsides. So onto the ice comes the Dunlap line. Will Dunlap, Peyton Taylor, Luke Flangel. Been very productive the last few games. Wagate and Ilya Miller back on D. Ilya Marich, I should say, back on D. Gate throws that one on net. Covered up by the Viator goalie. Dunlap loses it. Viator throws it in. Ilya Marich is able to intercept that. Dunlap now over to Taylor. Taylor across center ice. He's going to throw that in deep. Flangel looking to get it. Oh! Viator goalie stopped that momentarily. Looked like it was going to be a shot for Flangel, but broken up by Viator. Gate now over to Flangel. Flangel whiffs on it for the most part. Back and forth in the neutral zone. Gate now back over to Dunlap. Some sloppy puck movement by the Kits here. But Gate's able to get it back. Over to Taylor. Taylor, a blast. It goes high. And it's in. Not sure who got that one. Looks like Dunlap, according to our cameraman, Gabe Bell. And the Kits jump out to an early 1-0 lead. Nice to see Will get on the board. He was due. All right. Dillman, Goldberg, and Bird back on the ice for the Kits. Goldberg takes it in. Goldberg now fighting behind the net. He gives it up. Ryko Maric able to keep that in. Viator trying to clear it, can't do it. Goldberg has it now. Little toe drag by Dante, and he gives it up. And it looks like it's going to be a penalty as number 79 in blue heads to the box. And the first penalty of the game on Viator. It's going to put Evanston on the power play with 10:18 left to go in the first period. Bellios, Vale, Dunlap. Gate and Taylor is going to try to extend the lead. Kits win the draw. Gate has it. Gate at the point. Looking over to, no, tried, kept it himself. Thought he was going to pass over to Taylor. Gate now behind the net. Back out to Val. Over to Gate. Little two-man game between Gate and Val. Gate has it. Oh! Dunlap just missed on a one-timer. Taylor able to get it back. Shot hard and out of the zone. Val is able to scoop it back up. Over to Gate. Gate across center ice and back into the zone. And we're going to have another stoppage of play here. And a penalty on Evanston now. So Evanston failing to take advantage of the power play there. And it looks like we got Bellios going to the box. So we're going to play a 4-on-4 for the next minute 19. Then we'll have about a 40-second Lion power play. Gate has it. Over to Dunlap. Dunlap across center ice. Skates it into the zone. Over to Val. Val looking. Good stick work by Val to keep that alive. Tried to hit Dunlap in front of the net. No bueno. Val now has it back at the point. Dunlap gave it up. Coming the other way. Shot by Viator, wide of everything. This is trouble. It's in front. Viator couldn't get a handle on it. Evanston able to clear, and that's going to go on net. So no icing. Luke Flengel, good pressure on the forecheck. Ryko Maric now, good D to stop that possession for Viator. Ryko looking, finds Peyton Taylor now. Peyton Taylor over to Ilya Maric. Back over to Ryko. Power play for the Lions now for the next 40 seconds. Good defensive pressure for the Kits here. Number 52 in blue skates that in, trying to set something up. Denied by Ilya Maric. Shot on goal. Knocked aside by Gerstein, and Flengel able to clear that. But it's going to go out of play. 12 seconds left of power play for the Lions. And that should be it for the St Viator power play. 5 seconds left. They have it deep in their own zone. They're going to take it across center ice. Number 14 in blue skates it all the way back behind the net. Broken up by Ryko Maric. (14) in blue now. His shot attempt. That is going to go wide. And trouble. Good play by Caleb Gerstein to get a stick on that shot. Poke that out of the net. Sean Kennedy now. He's got Dante Goldberg in the middle. If Kennedy can get it to him. And Dante Goldberg misses 2 attempts. A terrific pass from Kennedy over to Goldberg. Goldberg just couldn't get enough on that. Terrific idea there. Just couldn't find the back of the net. So with both teams at full strength, we got Val, Bellios, and Morozic back up front for Evanston. Titans able to keep that in. Titan, big shot, knocked aside by the Viator goalie. Val gets it back now. Behind the net to Bellios. Bellios looking. Drops it over to Morozic. To Val. Back to Morozic. Cross ice to Garrett O'Hara. He's going to try to throw that in front. Knocked away. And Viator's going to come the other way. But Bellios able to get it back in the neutral zone. Bellios over to Vinny Miller. And Titan Morozic throws it back into the zone. Viator now looking to regroup behind their own net. Miller is able to keep that in and throws it on net again, but one of the Viator defenders is able to get in front of that shot before it hit the goalie. Bellios now. He gives it up. Vinny Miller has it back in the neutral zone, circles back, finds Garrett O'Hara. O'Hara kind of whiffed on it and gave it right back to 58 in blue. Puck at center ice. Neither team able to do much on this possession. Viator throws it on net. Gerstein's able to cover it up. So 5:17 left to go in the first period. Still 1-0 Kits. Jack Clare now. He's able to control the faceoff, gets it back to Gate. Gate over to Will Wagner. Wagner centers over to Kingston Scrim, who gives it right back up. Goes the length of the ice. Ilya Maric is going to scoop that up. Ilya gave it right back to number 1 in blue. Now what you want to see. Viator keeps it in. Throws it across ice. Number 51 in blue. Oh, good shot attempt. Knocked aside by Gerstein. Good defensive play by Will Wagner to get in front of that pass. Keeps it in. Big shot by Will. Hit the goalie right in the chest. Evanston still able to keep that in. And back out to center ice. Ilya Maric now has it. Ilya back to Kingston Scrim. Big shot by Scrim. Good save by the Viator goalie. Gate now. He's going to shoot. That's blocked. Jack Clare now has it. It's able to keep that in. Gets it over to Gate, who's fighting 2 Viator defenders. And then Jack Clare is able to get it, throws one on net, knocked aside by the Viator goalie again. And this should be an icing. And it is. So Viator ices the puck with 3:31 left to go in the first period. Out shooting the Lions 11-4, but with only a 1-goal lead. And the line who scored the first goal is back on the ice. Dunlap, Flangel, Taylor. Viator throws it in behind the net. Kennedy there. Kennedy goes down hard. Ryko Maric over to Flangel. Puck goes at center ice. Viator gets it back. Kennedy now. From center ice, throws one on net. Now behind the Viator goal. They're able to clear. Puck jumps over the stick of Flangel. Ryko Maric gets it back. He loses it to number 28 in blue. Dunlap to Flangel. Flangel across center ice. And I think we have Peyton Taylor offsides. Look good from here, but obviously the ref saw it the other way. Goldberg, Dillman, Bird now up front for Evanston. Garrett O'Hara back in the blue line. Gets it over to Vinnie Miller. Charlie Bird at center ice. He's going to throw that one in. Number 50 in blue steps in front of it. Throws it back to center ice. Vinnie Miller dumps it in deep. Everybody fighting for control of it. Now Garrett O'Hara gets it over to Miller. Miller's going to throw that one on net. Deflected high and out of play by the Viator goalie. Minute 50 to go in the first period. Still 1-0. Charlie Bird now behind the net. Oh, finds Dillman. Dillman. Oh, that's a tough break. Dillman fired one on net. Goalie was able to get his glove on it. That looked like a goal. Dillman throws it back in. Viator having trouble clearing the puck now. Garrett O'Hara. His shot knocked aside. This looks like Jimmy Val back on the ice. Val over to O'Hara. Big blast on the one-timer. That goes high of the net. Viator gets that back. Under a minute to go now in the first period. Viator clears. They're across center ice. They dump one in on Gerstein. Easily knocked aside. Bellios has it. Bellios got a little bit of room here. Still going. He's able to keep that in. Bellios still able to control. Good stick work by Bellios there. But Viator able to clear. 20 seconds left in the period. And that should be it. Ilya Maric has it behind his own net. Looking to clear. And they do. Ilya Maric is going to skate that in. Maybe they got one shot left. And Bellios' attempt knocked aside by the Viator goalie. So at the end of one, Kits 1, Lions 0. So with the second period about to start, we got Flangel, Dunlap, and Taylor back up front for Evanston. And we're off. Lions control the draw. Gate has it. Over to Ilya Maric. Back over to Gate. Gate almost gave it up. That's dangerous. Gate now looking to pass. Takes it himself. Now finally gets it over to Dunlap, who's able to bring that one into their offensive zone. Dunlap back to Maric. Over to Gate. Gate fires one in. Flangel tried to redirect that in the goal. Taylor gets it back. Ilya Maric shoots that high over the net. Nice play by Peyton Taylor to keep that alive. He takes a big hit from number 14 in blue. Puck goes off the ref. And Viator's able to control it. Gate unable to keep that one in. Goes to center ice. Gate to Ilya Maric to Flangel. Oh, Luke Flangel goes down hard. Will Dunlap now skating it in. Back over to Gate. His shot knocked aside, but Viator sends it the length of the ice. It's going to be an icing call. So the kids are going to change it up. Have a face-off in their offensive zone to the Viator goalie's right. Jack Clare is going to lean in and take the face-off. He's got Kingston Scrim and Will Wagner with him. That goes off the skate of Wagner. Now Wagner fighting two defenders. And Viator able to clear. Number 1 in blue. Stopped by Kennedy before he can get anything going. Wagner now. Wagner. Terrific move by Wagner. Oh, and a shot that just goes wide. Phenomenal individual effort by Will Wagner to try to make something happen there. It looks like he was going to have a goal. And puck is deflected out of play. Evanston's going to keep it into their in their offensive zone. No change for Evanston with Clare, Scrim, and Wagner up front. Kennedy and Ryko Maric back on D. Wagner out to Kennedy. Kennedy tries to throw that back in, intercepted by Viator. Now it looks like Kingston Scrim has it. One move too many by Kingston. That's broken up. Sent the other way. Kennedy now has it. Scrim over to Wagner. Wagner gives it up at center ice. Clare now gets it back over to Wagner. Jack Clare, nice stick work to keep that alive. Nice little backhander by Clare, almost in the goal. Looks like Sean Kennedy goes down hard. Terrific opportunity for the kids, but no bueno. Ryko Maric now gets it over to Wagner. He can't control it. This is going to be, oh, nice shot on goal for Viator. Charlie Bird now skating in, trying to control it. Gets over to Goldberg. Goldberg, phenomenal little shot. Better save by the Viator goalie. And there should be an icing. So some good pressure by the kids, but nothing to show for it. 11:38 to go in the second, still 1-0. Dillman tried to control the faceoff. Kitts lost it. And this should be another icing. And it is. No line change for Evanston. Dillman Goldberg and Bird up front. Garrett O'Hara back on D. He's able to get it over to Dillman. He gives it right back up. Number 14 now skating in on the left side. Big shot, that goes wide. Goldberg now able to chip that one out. Bird has it at center ice. Tried to center, but nobody home. That puck goes out of the zone. A lot of back and forth in the neutral zone here. Nobody able to control it. And it's going to be an offsides as Dillman got caught in the offensive zone once the puck came out. Bird tried to get it right back in, but Dillman was in no man's land there. So we got a whistle and a face-off outside the Evanston offensive zone. We got Val, Bellios, and Morozic up front for Evanston. Morozic able to control that puck, flying in on the right side behind the net. Oh, and he gets one right in front of the net to Jimmy Val. And Val's blast found the center of the chest of the Viator goalie, unfortunately. And it looks like we're going to have another penalty now. Looks like number 79 in blue tripped Ilya Maric on that one. Going to put the kids back on the power play now with 10:21 left to go in the second period. Dunlap's going to center. He's got Taylor on his right, Bellios on his left, Val and Gate behind him. Dunlap controls, back to Gate. Gate over to Val. Val, blast covered up by the Viator goalie. Good glove work by the Lions goaltender here. Dunlap's going to try that one again. This time Viator's able to control and they clear. Gerstein gets it back over to Taylor. Taylor taking his time. Over to Gate. Gate now with a little momentum takes that into the zone. Bellios now has it behind the net. Ryder looking for help, gets it back over to Val. Val circles back. Bellios at the point to Taylor. Bellios now. Over to Val. A lot of fancy passes, no shots though. Oh, Val's shot goes wide. Taylor has it back. Oh, Ryder, Bellios. Peyton Taylor left one nice pass for him, but he whiffed on the one-timer. Bellios gets it back at the point. His shot goes high and over the net. Dunlap now has it, but it's covered up by the Lions goalie. So at 46 seconds of power play time left for the kids. Still 1-0. Dillman now. He wins the draw. Kingston Scrim gets it. Scrim circles over to Maric. Tight Morozic one-timer. That goes wide. Morozic's going to get back just inside the blue line. Titan lining one up. His shot knocked aside by the Lions goalie again. Charlie Bird gets it back. Bird now. His shot knocked aside, and Viator able to clear. And that should be just about it for the Evanston power play with under 10 seconds to go. Scrim now, coming down the right side. His shot easily knocked aside, and this could be trouble. Titan Morozic's going to have to break up a 2-on-1, and he does. Morozic now coming down the center of the ice. Little Tight needed some help on that play, didn't get it. Ryko Maric now is going to scoop this up behind his own goalie. Leaves it over for Kennedy. Kennedy now across center ice. Kennedy still has it. Coming down the right side now behind the goal. Oh, nice little wraparound move from Kennedy. Scrim's able to get it. Takes a shot. That goes wide. Kingston Scrim knocked down, no call. Looks like he got hit awfully high. Took one in the jaw. Kennedy now over to Claire. Claire tries to hit Goldberg over his stick, back at center ice. Viator knocks it right back in. Kennedy now. Kennedy's got some room. And gave it right back up. Dante Goldberg able to knock it into the zone. Goldberg has it again. Tried to find Will Wagner in front of the goal, but that shot got knocked aside. Looks like one of the defenders got a stick on it, knocked it high over the net. Kits get it back. Goldberg has it again. Goldberg now behind the net. Over to Wagner now. Back to Kennedy. Kennedy throws one hard on goal. Good save by the Viator goalie. Claire now able to control it. Puck back out to Kennedy at the point. He throws one in. Claire tried to deflect it. Again knocked aside by the Viator goalie. Goldberg now over to Claire. Claire tries to center to Ryko Maric. Wagner now. Little backhander, good idea. Unfortunately covered up by the Viator goalie. Kits with a 22-5 shot advantage with 5:56 left to go in the first period, but only a 1-0 lead. Now Val wins the draw. Bellios able to control it. Morozic over to O'Hara. O'Hara throws one in wide. Morozic gets it back over to Val. Val back behind the net to Bellios. Val gets it back. Behind the net to Morozic, back to Val. Out to Bellios just inside the blue line. Now back over to Jimmy Val. Good puck control. Not a lot to show for it. Garrett O'Hara gives it back up. Bellios able to keep that in. And Viator clears. Evanston doing everything but scoring right now. Unable to keep that puck in. And it looks like it's going to be an Evanston penalty right now. No, I take it back. Ryder Bellios tried to get it across center ice. That's broken up. And it looks like we're going to have another Viator penalty. Number 28 in blue going to the box. Not sure I saw what happened there, but we'll take it. So Evanston's going back on the power play with 4:20 left to go in the second period, and in desperate need of a goal to create some separation here. Gate over to Taylor, back over to Gate at the point. Gate fires one in from the slot. Good glove save by the Viator goalie. Only 8 seconds off the clock. Dunlap's going to lean in, take the draw again. Evanston able to control it. Gate gets it back. Gate back over to Val. Over to Val has it. His shot deflected or high. Gate's able to control the rebound. Over to Val to Taylor. Taylor. Oh! Peyton Taylor takes a big shot. The Lions goalie unable to control the rebound. And Nick Gate able to knock it back in the net. And that's just what the kids needed. Giving them a 2-0 lead with 3:48 left to go in the second period. Good execution by the kids there. Val line still on the ice for Evanston. A lot of back and forth in the neutral zone. Sean Kennedy's able to get it. Misses Morozic at center ice. But Viator deflects that out of play. Another stoppage of play with 3:25 left to go in the second. Kits with a little breathing room with a 2-0 lead. Bird throws it back to Ryko Maric. Kennedy has it again. Kennedy back over to Maric off his skate, able to control it. Kennedy now with a long pass. Goldberg finds Charlie Bird. Bird now on the right side looking for help. Good effort by Charlie Bird despite being knocked on his rear end. But Viator's able to control. Dante Goldberg now has it, skates it in. Looked like Charlie Bird was offsides, no call. Viator able to clear. Ryko Maric at center ice. Dillman now behind the net. Dillman throws that one in deep again. Viator finally able to clear. Number 19 put Charlie Bird on his rear end, no call. Dillman is able to get that big. Dillman across center ice. Dillman flying down the right side. His shot easily knocked aside by the Viator goalie. Sean Kennedy able to keep that in. And another shot covered up by the Viator goalie. Gets out shooting the Lions 27-5 at this point, but only a 2-0 lead. Flangel, Taylor, Dunlap up front for Evanston. Flangel. Oh, big shot. Lions couldn't control the rebound. Kids had one or two shots to try to knock that back in, and no dice. But Viator is able to ice the puck. And we have another face-off back into the Evanston offensive zone. Looked like that was going to be the third goal, but some heads-up stick work by the Viator defenders there to keep that out of the net. Dunlap over to Taylor. Taylor trying to keep that one in. Dunlap gets it back. He fires one towards Flangel just over his stick. Viator able to take it out. Oh, then Flangel tries to get it. Looked like he was tripped, no call. Peyton Taylor now. Nice body on one of the Viator defenders to separate that puck from him. Evanston able to keep that one in. Garrett O'Hara. Looked like he was lining up for a one-timer, overskated it. Viator finally able to clear. O'Hara now. Uh-oh, that's trouble. Kid's lucky that Viator didn't score there. Flangel now across center ice. He gives it up. Dunlap now. Circles back. Dunlap again. This time Peyton Taylor's able to bring it into the zone. Taylor on the left side. Big shot knocked aside. Vinny Miller now. His shot wide. Garrett O'Hara. One-timer goes the other way. And that's going to be it for the second period. So as the teams head to the locker room for the second period intermission, Evanston clinging to a 2-0 lead. They got a 29-5 shot advantage, but only a 2-goal lead on the scoreboard. See you in about 12 minutes. All right, welcome back, hockey fans, to what we hope is going to be an exciting yet uneventful third period of Evanston hockey. With a 2-0 lead and a 29-8 shot advantage, I think what we're looking to do is put another one on the net, in the net early, and get out of this one with no injuries, leading into Saturday night's big matchup against New Trier Blue. But it's only a 2-goal lead, so we got some work to do between now and the final buzzer. You know, the Viator kids have not given up. They've played hard tonight. Their goalie's having a phenomenal game. And the kids are heading back to the ice for the start of the third period. Dunlap, Flangle, Taylor up front. Gate, Ilya Marich back on D. And we'll see if we can put one on the board early in the third period and cruise to a win here. But the next few minutes are going to be crucial. And here we go. Dunlap leaning in. And we're off. Dunlap controls. Back to Ilya Marich. Marich now skates behind the net. Long pass to Taylor, broken up. Gate now has it, looking to regroup. Gate behind Gerstein. Leaves it for Marich. Tried to hit Peyton Taylor. That's going to go the length of the ice. No icing. Viator able to clear. And that is going to be an icing. So a pretty ho-hum start to the third period here. 42 seconds off the clock. Neither team able to get anything going. And we're going to have our first change with the Val line back on the ice. Kennedy and Ryko Marich back on D. Kennedy unable to keep that in. Looked like Kennedy was able to get it over to Bellios, but the puck had gone off sides. And we're going to have a face-off outside the zone. Val able to control it back over to Bellios. Bellios back over to Kennedy. Val's able to knock that one in. Ryder Bellios in pursuit. Good pressure by Jimmy Val. And Bellios is able to get that one back. Bellios, he's going to have an opportunity here. But his pass knocked out of the zone. Viator now at center ice. Able to knock that one in deep. Looked like one of the Viator players was offsides there. Neither side with the change as Val leans in for the faceoff. Viator now controls the center ice. Good play by Sean Kennedy to break that up. Viator gets it back though. Bellios now skating across his own blue line. Takes a shot in the back. Gets it over to Ryko Marich. Over to Val. Val dumps it in behind the Viator net. Ryko Marich now looking to keep that one in. He fires it in behind the net. Viator able to clear. Morozic gets it back over to Marich. Marich over to Vinnie Miller. Back on the ice. Kingston Scrim now takes it into the zone. Looked like Vinnie Miller tried to keep that one in, but by the time he was able to get his hand on it and knocked it down, he was outside the offensive zone. So we're going to face off now. Jack Clare. Will Wagner gets it over the stick of Vinnie Miller. Now behind Gerstein. Dangerous for the Kits. You don't want to give these Viator kids any hope. Scrim now gives it up. Vinnie Miller throws one on net, knocked aside. Miller's going to try that one again. This time tries to pass over to Wagner, over his stick. Cross ice to Clare. And out to center ice. Vinnie Miller. Long pass to Wagner. Kingston Scrim now coming in on the left side. Looking to center, nobody there. Scrim gets it back behind the net. Vinnie Miller able to keep it back in. Miller now. Over to Clare. Clare tries to center, over to Wagner. Wagner tried to hit Scrim. Instead, it's coming the other way. Number 7 in blue skating in against 2 Evanston defenders. And he's going to go down hard. And that should be an Evanston penalty. So as Jack Clare heads to the box with 11:03 left to go in the game, he's going to put the Viator kids on the power play. Kids clinging to a 2-0 lead, not in a great position right now. It's a pivotal point of the game that's a must kill on this penalty. It's like we got Gate, Dillman, Ilya Marich, and Dante Goldberg on the penalty kill. And right off the draw, Kits are able to clear it. Nice start. Number 14, nice stick work to evade Charlie Dillman there. And he's going to skate that in. Nice play by 14, unable to really get anything going though. Ilya Marich gets it, he's clearing. He's across center ice and throws that one in deep. .14 gets it back, he's going to skate that one in. Goldberg's able to get it away from him. Dante Goldberg's able to clear. Nice play by Dante. Half the Lions power play over, and Peyton Taylor, terrific stick work. Nice little poke check to get the play away from the Viator defender and knock it back into the goalie's glove. So Taylor and Flangel up front for Evanston now with Ryko Marich and Sean Kennedy back on D. And 57 seconds left of the Viator penalty here. Flangel now chasing down the Viator forward. Nice play. Number 19 now in blue. His shot wide. Peyton Taylor's able to get there, and he's going to clear it. Number 18 in blue, racing to the puck. Flangel in pursuit. Viator looking to regroup. 20 seconds left on the power play. Good play by little number 79 there. And Flangel gets it back. Flangel's coming the other way. Flangel now, he's got Taylor on his right. Gets it back over to Peyton Taylor. And that's going to be it for the Viator power play. Looked like the kids had an opportunity there. Couldn't take advantage, but they did kill off that penalty easily. Viator now behind their own net. Bellios able to keep that one alive. Over to Sean Kennedy, back over to Bellios. Bellios looking to create some space, and a shot that goes high and wide. Kennedy tries to throw that back into Val. Kennedy gets it back. He's going to shoot it, and Val almost hammers in the rebound. Good play by the Viator goalie to get over there in time to stop that shot from Val. Val's going to try that one again. Shot goes wide. Terrific effort by Val on this possession. Now Bellios. He's able to give that one up, and that should be an icing. And it is. So 7:47 left to go in the game. Still 2-0. Dunlap now wins the draw. Back to O'Hara. His blast just wide. Covered up with a Viator goalie again. This kid's standing on his head tonight. I believe that's his 31st save. There's still 7:41 left to go in the game. O'Hara tries a blast. Hit a defender before it was able to get to the goal. Vinnie Miller, cross ice over to Taylor. Viator able to get in front of that. Flangel now, back over to Taylor. Taylor, tried to hit Flangel. Good defensive play by the Lions. Flangel gets it back. Flangel has a little bit of room. A little backhander by Flangel. Saved and got it back again. Back it over to Garrett O'Hara. Peyton Taylor now. Garrett O'Hara fires one on net, knocked aside. Vinnie Miller now behind the net. And he gives it up. And it should be an icing. Nope, it goes on net. Gerstein's able to keep it. And Dunlap now get it back. Peyton Taylor, his blast deflected. Taylor now behind the net. He needs some help. Gives it up. Good save by Gerstein. First quality shots Viator's had in a while. Change for Evanston now. Claire loses the draw. Viator gets it back. Shot goes wide. Kingston scrim trying to get there first. Able to clear. Will Wagner, one man to beat. Will Wagner flying down the right side. Good defensive play by the Lions. Wagner's able to get it back. Big shot, knocked aside. Viator coming the other way. Number 14, he's their best skater. Skating in on Gate. And terrific save by Gerstein again. Couple quality scoring opportunities here for Viator. 5:36 left to go in the game. They're not out of it yet. scrim, able to clear that puck out of a mess of players there. Scrim across center ice. Took a body, temporarily gave it up, gets it back. Gate now has it. Ilya Maric tried to center. Good idea. Gets it back. Maric now fires one in. Viator goalie gives up a rebound. Couple kids fighting for it behind the net until Viator's able to clear it. Ilya Maric grabs that one. It's got Jack Clare now. Jack Clare behind the back over to Gate. Gate skates it in on the left side. Oh, good centering pass. Goalie stepped in front of it. And Jack Clare, a blast at point blank range. Couldn't elevate it. Goalie was able to get down, and another save by the Lions goalie. Four minutes to go in the game. I have just been informed by our cameraman that the power is fading fast, so hopefully we'll be able to get this one in. Number 79 in blue. Terrific attempt to come in on the right side, but blocked by Evanston. Charlie Dillman now. His shot blocked. Back over to Ryko Maric. His shot knocked aside. 35 shots on goal for Evanston, only 2 in the back of the net. Sean Kennedy now. Throws it across ice. Tillman gets it. Over to Bird. Viator's able to clear it. Sean Kennedy is able to grab it. 3.5 to go. Bird knocks it in deep. Oh. And Charlie Bird's going to go to the box. That's a bad penalty at this point of the game to take. So with 3:17 to go, Charlie Bird's going to head to the box, and it's going to put the Lions on the power play. With 3:17 left to go in the contest, only up 2, and Kit's only up 2-0. And that's going to be a 2-10 for Bird, so he's done for the game. Jimmy Val able to clear that one right off the faceoff. Number 14 now across center ice. 14 takes it in, looking to set something up. Good play by Val to break that up temporarily, but Viator able to regain control. Oh, and now we're going to have a penalty. A big hit on Jimmy Val. This is exactly what you didn't want to see. A big hit on Val, and Val is down. Looks like Val holding his the right side of his neck or shoulder. able to get up on his own, which is a good sign. Got one of the team doctors taking a look right now, along with Coach Evan Nielsen. Hopefully it's nothing serious. So with 2:41 left of the game, we're going to play 4-on-4 hockey for another minute 21, and we're going to have about a 20-second or 30-second Evanston power play. At this point, we're just looking to go home. Tight Morozic, cross ice to Bellios. Bellios, nice stick work, looking to create a shot, snagged out of thin air by the Lions goalie. His 36th save of the night. Comes with 2:15 left to go in the third period. Evanston still up 2-0. Bellios leans in for the faceoff. Gate tried to get a stick on it. Couldn't do it. Morozic now. Able to get it. Back over to Bellios. Bellios to Gate. Gate skates it over center ice into the defense, into the offensive zone. Gate, nice stick work behind the net to Bellios. Just killing time at this point. Morozic now has it. Over to Gate. Gate shoots, and another save by the Viator goalie. Viator now, number 58, skating it in. Easily covered up by Gerstein. Drops it over to Vinnie Miller. Miller over to Taylor. Ilya Maric now has it. Taylor. We'll have 30 seconds of Evanston power play here. Taylor skates it in. Miller backs up. Ilya Maric has it right in the slot. Fires one in off the goalie's pads. Viator controls the rebound. Ilya Maric able to keep that one in. Oh, and Flangel misses point blank. Oh, brutal. 40 seconds left to go in the game. Looks like we're going to walk away with the 2 points, but an unsatisfying 2 points as we've outshot these kids 37-11 and only have 2 goals to show for it. Miller now behind the net, looking to clear. They clear it. This should be it. And he's able to do it. Taylor now skates it in. 4 seconds left. Shot goes high and wide, and that is going to be it. So the kids pick up an important 2 points to keep pace in the standings. It's all going to come down to Saturday night as to what the final playoff position is going to be. Again, puck drop at 8:30 against New Trier Blue. Get here early. We got refreshments, pizza. Going to be a lot of fun. Bring the family. See you then.